Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you quickly how to launch Photoshop, and I'm going to show you a little bit about the interface. So the first thing is I need to launch the program, so I'm going to go to the bottom left and I'm going to go to the Start menu and I'm going to scroll down until I see Photoshop 2020. It will launch the program, and the first thing you'll see is recent files. So I can go through here and open the file that I had up, say last class, or on the left, I can go to create new or open. I'm going to click on create new because every time you start a new project in this class, you will start from a new document, a new canvas. And so this window will pop up and it's called new document. And underneath it, you will see these they're kind of like little tabs, and they have templates that you can use to customize. So I'm going to click on the print, and then I will always use letter, which is the 8.5 by 11 inch, which is standard paper size, at 300 ppi, which is pixels per inch, and it's referring to resolution. Now, I've chosen the template. I'm going to customize it. So I'm going to come over here and I'll zoom in and you'll see preset details. What I'm going to do here is I always want to rename the file, and I'm going to name it my name, G in my grade, and then the name of the assignment, which is practice. Underneath it, you will see that the width is 8.5, the height is 11, and then I can change the orientation if I want it to be vertical versus horizontal or landscape versus portrait. The 300 resolution is here. Color mode is red, green, blue, RGB. White is the background, and everything else you can leave as default. Now I'm going to go ahead and click on Create. And here's the workspace. So this is Photoshop's workspace. This is the interface of the program. And you'll see there's a lot of gray bars around it and boxes. So I'm going to give you a little bit of an introduction to what these areas are, so you'll know where to find things when you're watching future tutorials and you're working in class. So first things first, in the middle of the page, middle of the screen is your document. So I can see my white blank canvas here, and I have this little tab up here that's called the name at the side of my file. If I had more than one document open, they would be all side by side right here on this bar. Now, let's go around the outside and take a look at what all of these areas are. We're going to start on the left, and you'll see right here that there's this bar down the left-hand side, and it's actually called your toolbox. And what you'll see is all of these different buttons, and these buttons are different tools that you'll use in this program. So there's the Move tool, which allows you to move pictures around, rearrange things. Selections, right? How to select things, how to paint, the paintbrush, eraser tool, how to put text in, magnifying glass so you can zoom in and zoom out. And then on the bottom here, you've got your different color swatches. And you can click on these and change whatever color you would like. Now, up top, you've got a couple bars. The first one is your menu bar. And when you click on one of these, so say File, you'll get a drop-down menu that allow you more options. So these options are kind of similar to other programs you might use, like even Google Docs. Under File, you'll have Make a new document, Open an old document, Close, Save, Save as. You can change it to a JPEG or different files here. You can even export. You can place in pictures you have somewhere on your F drive. Tons of things you can do here. And print. Under Edit, we'll learn about how to use this to manipulate and change sizes of things. Under image, you can see what size your document is. So there's tons of things we'll learn about under the menu bar. Underneath it, you have this bar that has sort of things you can adjust on it. And this is called your options bar. So every time you change your tool, you'll notice the options change on the options bar. And what that does is allows you to customize the tools that you're selecting to use. So the option bar is connected to your tools. Now, over here on the right-hand side, you'll see a couple things. You'll see some boxes. Some of the boxes are closed, they're buttons, and all you have to do is click on them to open them. Some of these are little tabs, and you click on and it changes what is in the boxes underneath them. And then you'll see that there's 3 different sort of boxes. Now, the important part to know here is that this also allows you to customize tools or add things to your document. What I want you to know right from the beginning is there are 2 boxes that you'll use all the time. And the first one at the top is your history. This is going to be a huge help to you because every time you do something in your document, right, I can go back and I can click on the history to undo things that I've done. So it's a great way to go back. The other one is down here towards the bottom right. You'll see there's 3 tabs and there's one that's called layers. And layers you're going to use all the time because it's going to allow you to make multiple layers and create more complex compositions. So essentially, this is Photoshop. Again, you've got your document in the middle. On the left-hand side, you've got your toolbox, right? You have your menu on the top, and underneath it, you have your option bar that changes every time you change your tool. And then on the right-hand side, you have these panels that allow you to change colors, right? I can also change the color of my brush here. And there'll be lots of other things that you'll learn. But the biggest one is history and layers. You will use those 2 panels all the time, every project in this class. Hopefully that was helpful. You can refer back to this video anytime you need a refresher on the different areas in Photoshop.